gentlemen, in this auditorium and the Walraven building. My name is Ron List, Vice President for Instruction and Student Development. I have the honor of welcoming you to this 49th annual commencement of Yavapai College. The Star-Spangled Banner will be sung by Maya Sharat. Please rise and join us for the singing of the national anthem. Gentlemen, please remove your caps.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Students and guests, please be seated. It is now my pleasure to introduce the members of the Platform Party who provide leadership and support for Yavapai College. In the first row, to my right is Dr. Lisa Ryan, the president of Yavapai College. Dr. Matt Piercy, Faculty Senate President. Mayor Greg Mangarelli, City of Prescott. Ms. Beresford, our student speaker. In the second row is Mr. Steve Irwin, our District Governing Board Secretary. Mr. Paul Chevalier, Board Member. Dr. Patricia McCarver, a Board Member. And Ms. Deb McCaslin, Board Member. In the third row is Ms. Cami Kobaleski, Director of Alumni Relations. Mr. Rodney Jenkins, Vice President for Community Relations. Dr. James Perry, Executive Dean and Campus Executive Officer of Verde Valley. And Dr. Clint Ewell, Vice President for Finance and Administrative Services. And I was going to ask you to join me in recognizing them, but you've all done that so well, so I'll do it by myself. No, everybody. Come on, give them one more hand. And now will the faculty please stand so the graduates can acknowledge you one final time. Today marks a beginning for our students as they make their transition to the next phase of their lives and careers. They have achieved their goal, but they were not alone. They had you, friends, families, and classmates to support and encourage them. And tonight we also honor you, who have played a very meaningful part in the lives of these graduates. At this time, I would like to ask all the parents of our graduating students to stand and receive your well-deserved recognition here in the Performing Arts Center and in Walraven Building. I would also like to recognize the spouses and children of today's graduates. Please stand. Do there happen to be any grandparents, great-grandparents in the audience and other friends and supporters of our graduates? Wow, congratulations to all of you. Mr. Greg Mangarelli grew up in the small rural communities in Kansas and received a Bachelor's of Science in Park Resource Management from Kansas State University in 1989. He met his wife Sheila while attending Kansas State University, and they were married in 1990. He worked at the Angeles Crest Christian Camp as the assistant director until 1994. In 1995, Greg and Sheila moved to Prescott, where he serves as the executive director of UCYC, United Christian Youth Camp. During that time, the camp has grown from a $400,000 budget to over a $4.6 million budget annually. UCYC accommodates over 20,000 guests each year at 3 camp locations with a total bed count of 1,000. Greg and Sheila have been married for 27 years and they have 9 children, 4 of whom are adopted. He is active in community affairs and served as the president of the Prescott Unified School District Board in 2017. For fun, Greg likes mountain biking, hiking, hunting, and leading river trips down the Colorado River. Dr. Mangarelli, Mr. Mangarelli, I'm sorry, Mayor.
Thank you, Ron. What a great night. This is the best place to be in Prescott tonight, right? Wow. Lots of energy in the room. I love it. You know, something that's interesting, I noticed, I've been to a lot of graduations. We have 9 children, so, you know, kindergarten, 8th grade promotion, high school, college, all those. One thing is universal. I love it when everyone's filing in and you're like trying to make the connection. I love it. I'm over here. Yes, I see you. I love it. Awesome. Well, I want to first thank Dr. Lisa Ryan for the opportunity to speak tonight. What a great pleasure. It's a real honor to be here to speak to you. You know, what I love is seeing all the faces of not just our graduates, but those that they love as we filed through the gym, as well as coming in here to see the people that really have made a big difference in their lives and have supported them and encouraged them. I want to thank the board, the distinguished faculty and staff. What a tremendous college this is. You guys have made this the best community college in the Southwest. Thank you. Well, when Dr. Ryan asked me to speak, my first thought was, I can't remember a single thing about my college commencement speaker, never mind what they had to say. But I'm pretty sure it was long and boring. My second thought was, if someone had told me when I was graduating that someday I would be giving a commencement speech, I'm sure all of my classmates would be laughing to know that I was up here giving a commencement speech. But here I am. My only promise to you today is my comments will be brief. Yeah. So most traditional commencement speeches focus on congratulating you upon your accomplishments and thanking those who helped you get here. Today I want to do something a little different. I'd like to share some words of wisdom that were given to me by my great-grandparents, my grandparents, and my parents, and numerous other mentors along the way. So here we go. Life is hard, so celebrate your victories, but more importantly, analyze your defeats. Mistakes give us opportunities to learn and grow. Time is limited, so prioritize your life. My priorities are God, family, and country. Make sure you put back into this world more than you take out. Don't take yourself too seriously. Laughter is the best medicine. Be humble. The world is full of braggarts who accomplished absolutely nothing. Well done is better than well said. Choose to be positive every day. We already have enough Debbie Downers in this world. Take risks. You will never regret trying to do something that seemed too difficult or too far out of reach at the time. Integrity is something you create, and only you can give it away. Use the term we and us rather than I and me. It is the key to success. Today is really only a beginning. Strive to be a lifelong learner. It's what you learn after you know everything that counts. The road to excellence has very little traffic. The decisions you make every day are responsible for what you are and who you will become. A true friend is worth more to you than 10,000 followers on Twitter. In our social media world, don't forget that the most important interactions occur face to face, and deals can still be made with a handshake. Success has very little to do with intelligence. And lastly, the most important thing you should wear every day is a smile, because everyone smiles in the same language. These words of wisdom have served me well over the years. I hope they will do the same for you. Congratulations, graduates, on a job well done. God bless you all, and thank you.
Thank you, Mayor, for those great words. The Yavapai College faculty have guided these graduates through their academic coursework and prepared them well. I'm now pleased to introduce Dr. Matt Piercy, Faculty Senate President, who will address the graduates on behalf of the faculty. Dr. Matt Piercy is a science professor who has taught at Yavapai College for 11 years. He received his BS in molecular biology and biochemistry from the University of Idaho in 1998, and his PhD in molecular and cellular biology from the Center for Infectious Disease and Vaccinology at Arizona State University in 2006. I don't know how he did, I can't even pronounce it. Currently serving as the president of the Faculty Senate, Dr. Piercy also serves as peer reviewer for the Higher Learning Commission, a regional college accreditor. Outside of his teaching, he is an avid rock climber and works as a Grand Canyon river guide during the summer. A native of Idaho, he loves the Southwest and plans to spend the rest of his life in Arizona, where it is never cold. Okay. Thank you, Matt. And it doesn't rain in May.
An hour and a half ago, when I was driving over the mountain, it felt like northern Idaho. But we all know there is no place like this place. So, fellow students, thank you for allowing me to say a few words this evening. What I think we should do is take a couple of moments to reflect on what you've accomplished, and then let's talk about the future. What you've accomplished here at Yavapai College is going to have a positive effect on your life, your family's life, and our community. According to the Census Bureau, college graduates earn $1 million more over a career than people who don't graduate from college. College-educated adults smoke less, exercise more, and are more likely to breastfeed their babies. I teach anatomy and physiology. That has to slide in here at some point. And they also have lower obesity rates. Also, college-educated people are more likely to engage in volunteer work, vote, and are more likely to donate to charity. Children of adults with higher levels of education have higher cognitive skills and engage in more educational activities than other children. An increasing body of evidence suggests that as educational attainment increases, dementia prevalence decreases. So it's no exaggeration to say that you've changed the trajectory of your life, your family's life, and your future. And you've also made our community a better place. So, congratulations and thank you. Before I started teaching here at Yavapai College, I worked in a virology lab. We studied how viruses interact with the human immune system, and we used that knowledge to develop vaccines. The best part of that job was the meetings, believe it or not. We would sit for a couple hours talking about our research, and we would vehemently disagree with each other. The variety of opinions, opposing viewpoints, and conflicting ideas were healthy and absolutely vital for our success. The hierarchy of the lab was healthy to the point that the newest student could challenge the reasoning of the principal investigator. When we disagreed in that manner, it stretched our minds, broadened our perspectives, and ultimately enabled us to chart the best path forward. According to a recent survey by the World Economic Forum, the top 5 most concerning world issues are religious conflicts, poverty, inequality, wars, and climate change. These are much larger issues than we tackled in my lab, but the path to solving them is the same. We're not going to solve the problems looming in our future if we have the mindset that those who disagree with us are enemies to be mocked, silenced, shouted down, or harassed. When we deny others the chance to speak and surround ourselves with people exactly like us, it's easy to reinforce the ideas that we've always had. Eleanor Roosevelt said, "Small minds discuss people, average minds discuss events, and great minds discuss ideas." If we have the confidence to sift through all ideas, maybe we'll find the ones that enable us to chart our path forward. I hope that during your tenure at Yavapai College, you've been exposed to ideas and philosophies different than yours. I hope you've embraced the idea that you can disagree with an idea without denigrating the person with the idea. I hope that you talk ferociously like you're right and listen intently like you're wrong. During the 20th century, 300 million people died of smallpox. The virus was eradicated in 1980. In 1952, 58,000 people in the US contracted polio. When was the last time you heard of someone contracting polio? The reason that those horrific diseases disappeared from our world was because of vaccines. In 1998, an article was published linking the measles, mumps, and rubella vaccine to autism. I think that most people have heard of this. In 2010, the paper was retracted because of scientific misrepresentation and ethical violations. Much fewer people are aware of that retraction. For the past 200 years, large epidemiology studies conducted in the US, Denmark, Japan, England, and many others have shown that there is no link between vaccines and autism. So far this year in the US, there have been 7 outbreaks of measles in 6 different states. In Madagascar alone, measles has infected 115,000 people and killed 1,200 of them. The vast majority of those outbreaks are in places with large populations of unvaccinated people. Why are there so many unvaccinated people? The internet and social media is filled with information that is false. Many people make important life decisions based on information that is just flat wrong. While on the internet the other day, I saw a quote attributed to George Washington that read, "Don't believe everything you see on the internet." These are wise words from our founding father. I hope that while you've been here at Yavapai College, you've learned to critically analyze the information that bombards us all every day. I hope that you've thought long and hard about your biases, experiences, beliefs, and assumptions. I hope you've developed and practiced the ability to engage in reflective and independent thinking. I hope that you use that skill to make reasoned judgments about the ideas around you. Aristotle said that it is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. That was true 2,300 years ago, and it's true today. If we embrace this advice, we can live in a place where freedom, diversity, inclusion, and democracy thrive. This is the environment where problems are solved and progress is made. Sometimes during the educational process, you learn something, and sometimes you unlearn something that you may have believed for a very long time. I believe that education is a process that gives us those skills, and that those skills will serve you well. I hope that the curriculum provided for you here at Yavapai College has both trained and educated you well. I believe that the skills you've acquired here make the future an exciting and very hopeful one. I'm going to leave you with my favorite quote by Goethe. Here's the quote: "Whatever you can do or dream you can do, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. It doesn't matter if you want to climb a mountain, row a boat, start a business, or get a more advanced degree. It doesn't even matter if you don't really think you can do it. The only thing that matters is that you start down the path. If you have the audacity to begin something, I think that with commitment and hard work, each one of you will find that you've got exactly what it takes to achieve it." Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Piercy. Wow. Since this ceremony celebrates student achievement, we are now honored to hear from our student speaker, Ms. Kaylee Beresford. Kaylee is graduating from Yavapai College with her Associates of Art degree in Early Childhood Education. She will be transferring to Northern Arizona University to complete her bachelor's degree in Early Childhood Education. She spends her free time with her 2 dogs and enjoys exploring trails around the Prescott area. Kaylee values family and making memories with the people she loves. She was born and raised in Arizona and plans to teach 2nd grade in her home state. Kaylee would like to dedicate her speech to her grandma, who battled with breast cancer this past year and won. Kaylee.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, family, friends, faculty, staff, and finally, the graduates of Spring 2019. It is my honor to stand before you all as we close this chapter of our lives and get ready to embark on new adventures. We have all taken different paths to be here tonight, but we have all reached one of our goals and overcome many obstacles to stand together in this room. One word to describe my experience with Yavapai College would be transformation. My first interaction with Yavapai College was when I was in high school. My senior year, I was a dual enrollment student with high school graduation on my mind. I was exposed to all that YC had to offer by my school administrators and by the early college team. I knew that I would be attending YC after graduation. However, I could have never imagined that I would be so involved in not only my campus, but the Yavapai College community as a whole. Before my first semester on campus started, I was contacted by the recruiter and asked to apply for a student ambassador position. I never would have dreamed that they would hire me for the recruitment team. I was shy, had a very hard time making eye contact, and was terrified of public speaking. Yet they saw potential in me that I did not see in myself, and here I am addressing you all. My 2 years at Yavapai College have developed me as a person in so many ways. I had my hand in every bucket that I could while also being a full-time student earning my associates in early childhood education. I worked as a student ambassador on the recruitment team for 2 years. I was a resident assistant in our on-campus housing for a year. I am a member of Phi Theta Kappa, and I was a peer mentor for our Gear Up program. Getting involved on campus definitely enriched my experiences here and gave me life skills that will be very beneficial to me as I move forward in life. Thinking back to 2 years ago, I was graduating from Ashfork High School. Ashfork is a small rural community in Yavapai County where poverty is the norm. And to be able to overcome that has been a blessing. Dedication and hard work have become second nature to me. I had a lot of support from the faculty and staff here. They invested time in me and made me see myself in a different light, and for that I will be forever grateful. What I love about Yavapai College is the diversity of not only our student population, but of the YC community. We all come from different walks of life, and yet we found commonality through our passion for furthering our education. There may be parents that take night classes one semester at a time while also working to support your family. There may be students far from home who made YC their family while they were away. There may be individuals who served and wanted an education so you could continue your life. We thank you. There may be graduates, myself included, who come from paycheck to paycheck families that did whatever they could to get by. As a group, I think it is crucial that we appreciate every journey that our graduates made to earn their degrees or certificates. This is a moment to be proud and to appreciate where we all came from. I would like to thank some people. I will keep it short and sweet because who wants to cry in front of 1,000+ people? Here's what I've learned. Strong women raise powerful daughters, and I was raised by two of the strongest women that I know. Thank you, Mom and Grams, for being in my corner and supporting my dreams. I know it wasn't always easy, but I had the best people to teach me how to navigate through life. Family is the foundation for who we are as people, and I pride myself on being a daughter, a granddaughter, a girlfriend, and a sister. It has been a blessing to make my family and friends proud tonight. For a final thought, I would like to talk about resilience. Resilience is the ability to recover from or adjust quickly to misfortune or change. Graduates, you have proven that you are capable of adapting to change and finding new doors when one might have closed. And if there were no more doors, you found windows. I am beyond proud of you all on your journeys. After tonight, we will scatter down different paths and make new memories. But in this moment, be proud of how you looked difficult times in the face and conquered your dreams nonetheless. Starting in the fall, I will be part of a cohort for the Teaching Academy at Northern Arizona University. Where I will work towards my bachelor's degree in early childhood education. The future is comprised of our children. I cannot wait to have a hand in that journey, and one day I hope to watch my students walk across this stage and receive their degrees. In closing, make every experience you face about personal growth. Embrace diversity and always be resilient. Graduates, thank you for letting me address you tonight. Faculty and staff, thank you for enriching our time here. And family and friends, thank you for standing in our corners and cheering us on. We would not be here without you. Thank you.
Dr. Ryan, could you please join us at the podium? This year, we are pleased to honor 3 retired faculty members with faculty emeritus status. So first is Ms. Cindy DeCecco. Cindy DeCecco could not be with us this evening as she is in Rome, Italy. Retirement sounds nice. Cindy's 18 years of service to Yavapai College students began in 2000 when she taught jewelry, sculpture, lapidary, and woodworking classes. One of the best examples of Professor DeCecco's teaching ability may be seen in Ken Caston's sculpture, Equinox, which was recently installed in front of Building 1 on the Prescott campus. As his instructor, Professor DeCecco taught Ken how to cut steel, weld, fabricate, utilize surface finish techniques, and how to market sculptures. Ken now exhibits his welded steel sculptures in the Wildmeyer Gallery in Scottsdale. So congratulations, Cindy DeCecco. Next, would Mrs. Diana Dwan please join us at the podium? During Diana's 28 years of dedicated service to the students of Yavapai College, she featured cooperative learning methods in math classes. Through her guidance, students were able to see the problem and contribute to the solutions by working together. Professor Dwan created the Math Made Easy course, designed to teach ways to perform basic math operations that were easier than traditional methods, with the goal of convincing students that they could succeed in math. Professor Dwan continues today to serve Yavapai College students by tutoring at the Verde Valley Learning Center. Congratulations. Thank you, Diana. Next, will Mr. Paul Ewing join us at the podium? Paul Ewing served Yavapai College students, faculty, and the citizens of Yavapai County for 28 years. During that time, Professor Ewing was not only teaching and lecturing on a variety of liberal studies courses, but he was also integral to the growth and development of the Verde Valley campus. He will best be remembered for his presentations as Stalin and Socrates, keeping his students enthralled as they learned the history that was being presented. His colleagues expressed, from registering students at the local grocery store to lecturing honors students at the ruins of Athens Agora, Professor Ewing's dedication and enthusiasm were a benchmark for this institution. His legacy as an educator and a colleague lives on. Mr. Ewing now resides in Spring Arbor, Michigan. Congratulations to our Emeritus faculty, and thank you for your years of dedicated service to students, fellow faculty, and the entire Yavapai College community.
We will now enjoy the performance of Astonishing, performed by the Yavapai College Women's Ensemble.
Was all I'd ever want, my attic all I'd ever need. Now nothing feels the way it was.
It is now my distinct pleasure to present these men and women who are graduating this evening. I ask the president of Yavapai College, Dr. Lisa Ryan, and the district governing board secretary, Mr. Steve Irwin, to please join me at the podium. Announcing the graduates' names will be Tanya Sheldall, Associate Vice President and Dean of Student Development. Each of the graduates will be crossing the stage from the audience's left to right according to the degree they are receiving. Will the degree and certificate candidates please stand?
By virtue of the power and authority invested in me by the Constitution and the laws of the state of Arizona, I now confer upon you the degree or certificate for which you have qualified, with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities thereunto pertaining. Please, students, please be seated.
Our first graduate tonight with the Associate of Arts degree, Sheridan P. Fisher. Chantel B. Hamill. Savannah L. Davis. Roberta J. Shimaluski. Ruth H. DeLuca. Zoe A. Miller. Paola D. Lopez. Margaret A. Shambly. Jessica L. Wen. Capriel L. McCann. Anna S. Conklin. Eliana M. Lopez. Aldwin Herrera. Josiah C. Deshtadon. Austin T. Davis. Joan Goodman. Carla Bennett. Samantha J. Eltringham. Presley Dixon. Vanessa F. Holmes. Genevieve L. Klein. Yvonne M. Mora. Franceni D. Gardia Gutierrez. Jessica L. Wakanin. Kalyandra H. Bevers. Kaylee I. Beresford. Katrina A. Dotzler. Kiva R. Keith. Cassandra A. Brown. Destiny E. Michelson. Marlene L. Morales. Alea R. Vigas. McKenna C. Bussey. Delaney Lee Dandos. Gannon. Oh, wait, she forgot the president. Gannon C. Tulumello. Gideon A. Warden. Suzanne Richardson. Nicole L. Yazzie. Bonnie Maxwell. Cassidy D. McDorman. Vianea K. Robinson. Tamara T. Moa. Megan M. Buckley. Justin Sanderson. Temple W. Richards. Alyssa M. Ebel. Catherine E. Anabali. Michelle L. Noyes. Julia Jaime. Nina I. Casillas. Aubrey Fisher. Tiffany L. Vega. John S. Garvey. Brandon K. Willie. Kenan M. King. Levi J. Hewat. Deborah M. Byrne. Alondra Mendez. Caitlin M. Hasvold. Sydney R. Thompson. Brittany Marie Trujak Boyer. Casey L. Garfield. And our last graduate with the Associate of Arts is Todd S. Reed. Our first graduate with the Associate of Business is Amanda P. Rodarte. Dallas N. Staggs. Chelsea Garin. No. Jeffrey R. Wagner. Jason Pienick. Lauren A. Bruner. Christine M. Greco. Hannah K. Pennington. Alexis R. Burkett. Dorina Walker. And our last graduate with the Associate of Business is Valerie Howe. Our first student with the Associate of Science is Larissa R. Wilcox. Manfredo Jesus Harkeen. Sandra J. Falls. Alexander M. Amant. Brian L. Hershey. Ruby X. Ramirez. And the last student with the Associate of Science is Shane C. Priebus. Our first student with the Associate of General Studies is Ricardo G. McCrary. James M. Hoblin. Marcus A. Saiva. Alexandria R. Hunt. Larry McCarty. Haley N. Brusso. Ricky L. Keppers. Kelly A. White. Eric Bruin. Gina G. Garcia. Alejandro Contreras Galdamez. Deanna James. Ninka DeVries. Victoria G. McCarty. Megan L. Buckline. And the last student graduating with the Associate of General Studies is Hannah L. Fletcher. The first student graduating with the Associate of Applied Science is Mariah C. Flores. Doki Jones. Jamie L. Yancey. Michael L. Duran. Samuel V. Maxwell. Quentin P. Martin. Shane T. Covey. Gina A. Stevens. Alexandra K. Scott. Aaron J. Sherrill. Zachary D. Schmick. Brandon Combites. Edward W. Fisher. Holly R. Peters. Christy L. Finley. Sarah A. Bond. Amanda Hume. Amanda L. Schumacher. Erica Rowdy. Richard R. Rythal. Nicholas Wilson. Kayla L. Overton. Savannah J. Sulwer. Charles A. Salaski. Aspen Islas. Carla Weil. Emma L. Burns. Megan R. Felton. Tyran C. Payne Sr. Lino Juarez. Matthew S. Mejia. Andy A. Gonzalez. Bradley Paoletti. Amber M. Vaughn. Brian B. Curley. Joshua Ryman. Angela Ray. Heather Hyde. Emily Martin. Jonah T. Workman. Alicia K. Cludo. Jasmine N. Beasley. Lauren E. Adams. Michelle Hacker. Monica N. Zupinka. Leah Barron. Zachary Hernandez. Callum Dan. Charmaine D. McAvoy. Crystal N. Douglas Croft. Stacy L. Schoenefeld. Laura M. Jones Feldhake. Keith G. Bunn. Josie N. Barger. Anna Gabriela Perez Lopez. Misty U. Perkins. Isabella J. Iribe. Joy K. Bowers. Michelle Hubbard. Annika Wilson. And our last graduate with the Associate of Applied Science is Jenna G. Garner. Our first student graduating with a certificate is Tiffany J. Smith. Manuel Eduardo Villanueva. Riley Young. Brady Finnerty. Stephen S. Durnell. Sage Zobel. Savannah C. Perkins Lafon. Alexis Romero. Kiera Benavidez. Kyle G. Aiken. Colton A. Hensel. Gage E. Neal. Esteban J. Dilao. Oswaldo Garcia. Hayden Cole Ransom. Raina M. Knight. Diana K. Flores Lopez. Jessica J. Salcido. Margarita G. Cruz. Diana C. Chaparro. Cielo Y. Solano. Reagan K. Blinston. Ingrid A. Fowler. Mary L. Erdely. Christina M. Matea. Jeffrey Bennett. Jose M. Ruvalcaba. Alicia Kuntzman. Noah D. Vargo. Danielle Hamilton. Jeremy C. Powell. It's easy for you to say. Gregory Miguel Kazanjian. Joseph R. Chaidez. Cody D. Gates. Catherine W. Crew. Austin D. Thomas. Troy T. Teeters. Tyler W. Settle. Hannah H. Trisdale. Kentaro Richards. Jacob A. Puga. Graciela S. Hidalgo. Liz D. Estrada Nava. Kaylee Rhodes. Mariana G. Ultreras. Iridian A. Medina. Alex C. Daniels. Chandel A. Francis. Emily R. Rohde. Ashley P. Nichols. Ashley A. Hersey. Elizabeth Rodriguez. Maria F. Luna. Willow T. Ritchie. Arian Huvera. Maria R. Clausen. Grant P. Scheidel. Abigail Sotelo. Alexandra Munoz. Anna Sparks. Cheyenne Thompson. Raven Price. Tristan J. Hogan. Stephen D. Steigelman. Michelle E. Croft. Kira N. Peterson. Jessica Shuck. Preston S. Spears. Raimi N. Hernandez. James H. Caldwell. Emelina S. Lopresti. Diana Ayala Sanchez. Ana E. Fuentes. Colton Moore. Julian F. Pereda. Daniel Harkeen. Jose Mendoza. And our last graduate, Andrew Skojan.
We're almost there. So this is my first Prescott graduation ceremony as the 10th president of Yavapai College. We've always closed our scholars in academic regalia. The gowns and hoods worn by the members of the academic procession are distinctive for each degree earned. The academic tam or mortarboard are a sign of the freedom of scholarship, with the flowing gown a symbol of the democracy of scholarship as it covers clothing that could indicate rank or social stratum. Today, I start two new traditions that add symbolism and significance to this important ceremony. These are the inclusion of the mace and the presidential medallion. The mace is carried by the college marshal and signifies that this proceeding has official sanction and that the college's board has governing authority. The mace is only present when the president and the district governing board are in attendance and in full regalia. As an ancient symbol of authority, it reminds us that colleges are custodians, both of the enduring traditions of learning and of the power they bestow upon those who come to learn. Our mace was designed and handcrafted in-house by our college faculty and staff, including Chris Wade-Jones in 3D visual art, Austin Wade-Jones in engineering, Laura Blumenstein in ceramics, Bill Boy, staff in 3D Visual Arts Woods program, Alex Horst in jewelry, and Keith Horst in lapidary. The President's Medallion is worn by the President at official ceremonies. The medallion, made from bronze, bears the college's seal, representing the President's responsibility to the sound education of each and every student. The medallion was also designed and handcrafted in-house by our faculty, staff, and YC family. Chris Wade-Jones in 3D visual art, Richard Hartley in computer numerical controls, Amy Fruchter, staff in graphic design, and Annette Hernandez, part of the YC extended family. Please join me in a round of applause to thank all of our talented in-house artisans. I personally thank them for participating in this labor of love and creating these symbols for the college and for this esteemed ceremony. Students, this day is all about you. you and your dreams realized. Graduates, with a show of hands, how many of you believe in the power of your dreams? Never let it be said that to dream is a waste of one's time, for dreams are our realities in waiting. In dreams, we plant the seeds of our future. Dreams motivate and inspire. They cause us to persevere under difficult circumstances, and they create a focus in our lives. Dreams matter for students and for the college. I admit that I'm a dreamer. I take great pride in what our college is today, and at the same time, I dream of what it can become tomorrow. I have very little patience for naysayers and doubters. Give me a dreamer any day, and particularly if they have the capacity and courage to pursue dreams no matter what obstacles they may encounter. Our college stands on the cusp of an exciting new era, in large measure because we've not lost our capacity to dream, nor our commitment to act on those dreams no matter what we may confront. Our dreams for Yavapai College continue to be ambitious, and they permeate the college at every level. It's these dreams that motivate the college to pursue excellence in our relationships with one another, with excellence in service to our students and our community, and excellence in holistic learning of our students, all with an eye toward becoming the model for the modern community college that's deeply rooted in the dreams of our students and of our community. All of our graduates have dreams, and they also have a story. The beautiful thing about the community college is the diversity in the age and types of students that attend here. Our youngest graduate today is Isaac Bean. Isaac Bean was born in, are you ready for it? 2003. He's 15, and he's completing a certificate in the culinary arts fundamentals. And our oldest graduate is Mr. Jerome Mullen. He was born in 1935. He's 83 years old. And Mr. Mullen is completing a certificate in enology, which is the study and science of wine. In fact, we have 135 graduates that are under the age of 18, and this year we have 78 graduates that are over the age of 50. Carla Weil had a dream. She was born with a debilitating lung disease. She spent years of her life fighting the illness, even being advised that she needed a lung transplant. Through love, support, and medical care, she overcame the need for the transplant and decided to do something positive with her second chance. She signed up for classes, and the rest, as she says, is her story. She feels that her story of survival, now having turned it into her personal way of thriving, that can add just a little sprinkle to the YC credo of you can, because if she can, others certainly can. At age 54, Carla graduates today with not one but 2 degrees, an Associate of Arts and an Associate of Applied Science in Administration of Justice, all while being engaged on campus as a member of Phi Theta Kappa, the TRIO program, and as a student ambassador. She will continue at Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, majoring in global securities and intelligence studies. Carla, I know you're here today because I hugged you. Please stand and be recognized. Dominic Hamill also had a dream. Dominic is the pitcher of the YC baseball team, and he admits that it didn't start out so well for him at YC, but he worked hard and had the persistence to achieve his goals. He credits help from his coaches and counselors and says it was hard managing it all with baseball, academics, and life, but by prioritizing the right things and the help and support, he was able to succeed. He's been one of our top pitchers on the YC baseball team the past 2 years, racking up over 140 strikeouts. Today, at age 20, he graduates with an Associate of Arts in General Studies and plans to transfer to Dallas Baptist University, majoring in sports management and continuing to play baseball. I know Dominic is unlikely to be here today because our baseball team advanced to regional play and the third game of the series was held today in Paradise Valley, but let's give him a round of applause. The Harkeen family also had a dream. Today, this family is doubly proud of two brothers that are both graduating from YC today. Daniel Harkeen graduates as a computer networking technician, and Manfredo Harkeen graduates with an Associate of Science. Daniel and Manfredo, if you are here today, please stand and be recognized. Once a person finds within itself the strength to persevere under trying circumstances, life is never the same again. What we know about ourselves is that no matter what challenges may come our way, we have the strength to prevail. I can't tell you, graduates, what you will confront in the years ahead, but I can tell you, no matter what you confront, it will not outstrip your capacity to deal with it. To the hundreds of dreamers here today, the college salutes you and wants you to know that Yavapai College has been blessed by your presence and engagement with us. And we are humbled and proud to be part of your personal story. And now, graduates, would you please stand? I now invite you to move your tassel from the right to the left side, signifying that you now claim title to the academic degree that you have earned. Graduates, it is official. You may be seated. I now invite our Director of Alumni Relations, Cami Kobaleski, to the stage.
Good evening. 2 more minutes, I promise. On behalf of the Alumni Association, I want to congratulate and welcome you as the newest Yavapai College alumni. You now belong to a group of over 162,000 people who have benefited from their educational pursuits right here at YC. We wish you great success as you enter the next phase of your life. The education you received at Yavapai College has equipped each of you to excel, to lead, to prosper, and to be agents of change in a global society. At Yavapai College, we believe you can. You can achieve, you can excel. As you soar, we want you to stay connected to your alma mater. Remember, your dreams started right here. The Alumni Association hopes to see you at one of our events, like Homecoming in October. Save the date, October 17th, 18th, and 19th. Connect with us on social media and stay in touch through our alumni webpage, which is currently under renovation and should be ready by the end of the summer. We welcome your participation and can't wait to hear and, more importantly, share your success stories. You carry with you the spirit of Yavapai College. Again, welcome to the Yavapai College Alumni Association and congratulations on this amazing achievement.
Thank you, Cami. After the recessional, I invite all guests to the alumni reception outside the Performing Arts Center. Guests, please remain seated until all the students have left the auditorium. Best wishes to all of you, and graduates, keep dreaming.